Hello everyone, No Respawns here. Hope you're doing well and having a grand week. So very exciting, we have the second season. Season 2 has begun, as it says in the wee corner there. Basically, this is pretty much the same deal as the last one, so it's kind of 1 to 100 levels, or kind of 0 to 100 levels. And yeah, it looks quite cool. They've done a bit more of a different theme with this one. It has a bit more of kind of looking at the comic book style stuff. Well, actually continue on with the comic book style stuff, to be fair, but rather than kind of fighting aliens, you're fighting the Reds, the Subjugator, which is quite neat. They've learned a lot by the sounds of it from the last season, so you have loads more weeklies, to the point where I think it's sort of almost viable to do it just on weeklies, or at least missing quite a few of the dailies. I missed a fair few of the dailies and still managed to finish it about a week and a half before it was done, but then maybe I'm not the best example of a regular Fallout player, considering I make YouTube videos on it, so I'm playing it all the time. So what I'm doing in this video is I'm going to go through, because I haven't actually looked through the board yet. I've been holding myself off. Also, I had to download the update and it was pretty big. I have looked at a few of the bits. There's a bit of a Brotherhood of Steel vibe here, I think. There's lots of stuff in there that I think will be good for Brotherhood of Steel and Enclave RP style players, so it should be pretty grand. I did notice, and unless I'm missing something, you're not racing anyone in this, as far as I can tell. Before you were actually racing a separate kind of character, unless it appears later on. That was really handy, because as long as you were ahead of them, you knew you were fine. This one seems to be running about the same length. It's in mid-December. And as I said, they've kind of given you a load more weeklies, and also you're still going to get the double weekends. So to be honest, it'll be easier than last season. Anyway, let's go through it. So we've got just an icon, the health kit bundles. Oh, that's an appreciative one, because often, especially with my building character, because I don't play on them very much, often they run out of stim packs slowly. So something I might do is actually claim this on my building dude. Military loot stash. Oh, is that a box? That's pretty neat. Workbench. A lot of these will be stuff that we've seen elsewhere in the game. I think this is actually something you can use as well. Interesting that it gives you a strength boost, so melee characters will appreciate that, and for carrying as well. Okay, so I do appreciate the commie paint. I'm not going to lie. Lunchboxes. Lunchboxes were grand, and apparently I think you can buy them with gold bullion now. Wooden log door. It's alright, I guess. I didn't really notice these, to be honest. I feel as if there's something that you should be able to get more of. 150 atoms. I completely appreciated the caps. I'm now only redeeming them. These are my building characters, so that way I don't have to spend ages grinding caps. And because I spend a lot of money moving camp, it's a little bit of a ball ache. Yeah, so lots of communist stuff, which is pretty cool. I'm wondering whether they're going to have... I think the power armor might be the kind of more American-themed stuff. More stuff. Yeah, see, I think like some of the guns, that's actually quite... It's not a bad skin, actually. It's a bit better. I like the Ace of Spades with the... or the Spades, rather, with the nuclear thing. See, one thing I didn't know about these perk cards back, by the way, is later on you actually get multiple packs. You get like 3 or 4. I never find anything good in them, but it's pretty neat. Legendary script. Lunchboxes. Yeah, so I was right. So the power armor is the armor ace, and then the non-power armor appears to be the communist stuff, which is pretty cool. Ship in a bottle. I always appreciate good decorations. Atoms. Bit of gold bullion. That looks pretty neat. I like that. Obviously, everyone's in Secret Service stuff now, anyway. So it's I like this. This is a neat idea. To be honest, that's actually I'll say that wouldn't be as useful. But my building guy still hasn't actually got round to building the decontamination match yet. But then he doesn't play enough to worry much about red. This is quite cool. It's a little bit new looking, which is maybe a slight worry. I'm curious how it actually works. Like, is it actually a functionable foosball table? Which would be quite interesting. Perk cards, lunchboxes. That's not a bad paint, to be honest. Vintage Nuka Shine. I haven't used that in ages, to be honest. Atoms. Oof, caps. It's a nice bundle as well. That is... That is incredible, and I'm going to be wearing that. That's amazing. I love that. That's going to look really cool with some of the kind of long trench coats. Scrap kit. I've never bought them ever. As of most of you, I think it was a bit of a cheeky thing that they put that in the item store. But I do use the repair kits when I get them for free. You end up getting a load. I better get that armor. I haven't checked whether you do, but I like that armor a lot. Perk cats. I appreciate the legendary script as well. I think the rewards for these ones are quite cool. I never really, to be honest, these power armor skins I never used. I've got the big chunky spaceman one, the black one, which I do like. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Tile floor and foundation. So I guess that'll do the upper floor as well. The question is, right, is what does it look like underneath? Because if it's that on the top, but underneath it still looks like wood. We'll see, though. Atoms, nuclear. Is that 5 nuclear key cards? That is... To be fair, I only ever get those accidentally when one of the things flies over me, but that's pretty cool. It really works for the robot paint, doesn't it? I thought that was just like an exceptionally short person as well. Repair kits. Yeah, see, I've never bought these because I think it's a bit cheeky, but they are handy, especially for my annoyingly rare rare guns. I've got the Gauss, not the Gauss, the plasma thrower, which is great, except it needs, I think, fiber optics, which are always a bit of a ball ache to get. Yeah, nice, very cool. Lunch boxes. It's not a bad one. Atoms. So they're giving you a lot more toys, which I appreciate quite a lot. Interactable things. That looks quite nice, actually. As of someone who plays tabletop, I could run a game on that. Everything's a little bit smaller scale, obviously, but we can work it. We can work it. Bullion. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the problem with the armor is everyone's in Secret Service stuff. That's cringe. It's cringe, rather creepy. Perk card packs. Wallpaper. Yeah, see, you can see it. Basically, the wallpaper, yeah, sure. But look, you can see the ceiling underneath that. Fuck's sake, guys. It'll be guessed for the floor bits, but it won't really work for... Because, you know, what's the point of having a metal floor and a metal wall if underneath you can just see wood? Oh, well, that looks absolutely amazing. That looks fucking sick. I like that. And it's a super sledge, which I appreciate. It's a good weapon rather than, you know, something rank. Nice bit of script, that. Oh, that looks nice. And actually, the scout armor is, I mean, obviously Secret Service mostly, but I never use these, to be honest, really. Unless I'm taking a picture for a bit of Twitter pictures that I like. But outside of that. It suits the Ultrasight one. Yeah, so they've got a lot of toys. I quite like this, actually. I think these are probably better than the last seasons. They're a little bit... Like, this one specifically is quite stylized and won't fit into my scrappier builds. But if I want a slightly crisper place, this will look quite nice with it. This is more fun stuff, which I think is what you want to do. Gold bullion. I thought it was near the end then. That one looks quite cool. I thought this was the end then. I was like, wait, that's a bit early. Yeah, icons. I've literally got the little robot spider thing, sentry bot thing. What are they called? Those little things. I've got that as my icon. I haven't changed it since. So this, oof, I remember seeing this one. Now, question: will it work? Are things going to be floating? Looking at the picture, those don't appear to be floating. But we will see. That is gorgeous. And yes, I'll be making a build on it. Don't you worry. Oof. Oof. I like that. That's quite nice. Oh, so it looks like an actual... I don't know what... American style rifle as opposed to the handmade one. I don't know what kind of... I don't know anything about guns, but it's, yeah, as opposed to the kind of more AK looking of the handmade rifle. Oof, very good. Okay, that looks pretty good. I always don't like the shoulders with that one. They're a little bit weird, but yeah, no, that looks pretty sick. Okay. I don't get what these are. Speak no evil, heal no evil. I guess they're doing a theme, aren't they? Yeah, it's never really going to replace. I've got the settler one that you got in like the bundle for like the pre-release. Oh, you can still get it actually if you want it. And I just like it. It suits everything. Okay, so this is where the So I think they're all going to have a superhero thing. I would assume, which is I'm hoping therefore we get like a kind of slightly silver shroudy one would be quite cool. People are going to use that one a lot, I bet. Atoms, gold bullion, and a bit of a decent amount. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. That's cool. Gauss pistol. Oof. That's quite nice. And also, you may notice it has different magazines as well, which is quite cool. So there's a drum one, and then there's a normal one, and scopes as well. That's pretty cool. More puck. Oh, yes, that's mine. That's gonna be mine. Love a good Yushanka. Yeah, look at that. Ah, also shoulder pads. They just need to come back. Oof, that's nice. This I forgot. I remember seeing this and forgot about it. Well, obviously, this is something that we've had from Fallout 4, but yeah, cool, nice. Very cool. And obviously the fact is that we've got the, as they've literally done there right now, we've got from the settlers rep, you've got the dirt tiles, so we'll be able to make greenhouses, and I like that. That'll work really, really well with any prefab. So like if you had the seedy shed, for example, and then you'd have a little greenhouse you'd build next to it. So right, what are the end stuff? It's not loading up. Let's go back. You're gonna... Let me see what's actually in there. Well, I don't know if that's just me, but basically you get Ace full assault power armor, a Stein, a game board, which I can't see, and 500 atoms. I do like... I'm weird that I can't see that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you other guys have this where you can't see the actual end bit. Also, you can hear that ambulances going behind my house there. That's a little bit annoying, but I mean, screw it, whatevs. To be honest, well, it looks a bit shit, doesn't it, really? No, generally, I like the fact they've given you 500 atoms as well. Just because it alleviates some of the people who are a little bit upset that you didn't get as many atoms. Plus, if you do end up, I don't know, here, say, and you're like, screw it, I'm going to buy atoms, then you at least get them refunded straight away. So outside of that slightly embarrassing, I thought it might be my internet, but I'm pretty sure it just hasn't downloaded it. This is better than the last one, I think. The rewards are a lot more fun. Obviously, the camp stuff is cool. I'm expecting a slightly less anxiety-inducing journey, which is pretty grand. And now that we know that they have the double score weekends, it should be, I think, a lot more fun and a lot more doable. They even have a little... Yeah, so there we go. Anything else? Okay, so there's nothing new here. But yeah, no, overall, really cool. And also, I'm liking the fact that they're continuing the slightly comic book theme, which kind of makes me speculate, well, what will the next ones be? Considering they seem to be matching, like, themes of, like, the kind of the popular culture within the Fallout universe, I wouldn't be surprised if we get something Silver Shroudy at some point, which is just me, completely guessing here, but... Or maybe something horror-based. I don't know. But it seems to kind of match the comic books. But we will see. Anyway, hope you guys liked that. Gave you a little insight into what we're getting. I'm really keen. I've got to actually, as you see, I'm on literally rank 1. So I have to actually do my dailies and begin my weeklies, in fact. Anyway, as always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. We'll have new videos up soon. Very keen on this one. I will be showing off the camp stuff as I get it. And as I said, where is the beast? Where's the beast? Where is it? Oof. That's only level... I can't even see what level it is. Does it even say what level it is? I guess I'm going blind. So I have no idea what level. I could count, but I'm not gonna. But yeah, it's probably around level 80-ish, something like the last big stuff was. Basically, that'll be easy to get. Anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of the week. I'll speak to you other people soon. You take care.